Hi guys, this is going to be an unusual video. YouTube has made some changes and I can't actually reply to comments. So this is the last video I actually uploaded, which was the one on the FoxTech FPV SkyZone Goggles. And look, I've got a whole heap of replies here and YouTube sort of changed things. I'll change it from all comments to newest first. So here we go, we've got all the comments. Show them all, get them all up. Okay, this is where it starts. Now, if you have a look here, I can't reply to this comment. There is no reply tab at all, and this has happened to a number of the messages that I've actually received, and I just can't do any real replies, which is kind of really weird. So they've obviously changed something, and I have a feeling it's to do with the connection with Google+. So hence this creates an issue, which means I can't actually reply to most of my comments, and I tend to do a lot of that. I find it keeps me in touch with our subscribers and we develop friendships along the way. Most of you would know I just about reply to 100% of the messages I get, and I can't do that at this stage. So what I might do is do a quick video and answer a few of these questions. Zaxter Blue is asking, I'd be interested in your thoughts and comparison with Fat Shark goggles with a similar field of view rather than the Predators. Now, I have used the Dominators before. I've actually used all the Fat Sharks before. I've borrowed friends' ones and etc. And look, there are some of the Fat Sharks are definitely better than, like the Dominators, are definitely better than the Predators, but they're not better by a massive amount. So hence, this is the reason why we haven't upgraded our goggles until these things came along, because they seem to offer a number of unique features like the higher resolution, the diversity and things along those lines, the 32-channel receiver in it, which means it's compatible with basically every 5.2 gigahertz system. So hence, that's why I haven't done a comparison with the Dominators, because I wasn't willing to spend the money on those. So I hope that answers the question. Jeremy is actually commenting on Thomas's last comments towards the end of the video. I'm not sure how many of you guys got that, but yes, he was dying to open them. Who else haven't I replied to? Okay, here we go. I wish I hadn't forked out for more Predator V2s recently. I love the diversity and being able to work with boss cam and immersion. Look, you're absolutely correct. Having said that, look, I have a feeling you'll find most of the Predators will still go for a reasonable amount on eBay. So that's what I'm going to be doing. If I'm going to be buying another pair of these, my plan is to sell my Predator V1s, keep Thomas's V2s just in case we've got a third person that comes along that wants to view through the goggles. So I'll hold on to those, but I will be selling one of our goggles, and that'll pay for some of the costs associated with buying a second pair of these based on how the field test actually goes. RC Mania from Cyprus, he's commenting about thinks the video is great, and am I having problems answering questions on YouTube? Yes, I certainly am, and it's driving me crazy, and I can't believe I'm doing this video. But anyway, we'll keep going. Okay, another question from Ryan. What do you use to stiffen your skew planar whip antenna? I assume that's what it stands for. Basically, what I've done is it's a regular, standard built skew planar, and what I'm using in this one is a straw from KFC. The straws from KFC tend to be a little bit stiffer and harder than the ones from McDonald's and a lot of the other suppliers, and they're also a little bit, the diameter of a lot of the other straws is just way too big, whereas the ones from KFC seem to be just right to fit over the coax. And then what I do is actually basically have heat shrink over it, and that's the way I've done mine. Okay, a question from Curry. Be very interested to hear how well these work with immersion RC. Look, they work perfectly fine. I've already tried them out with my quadcopter, and there's no issues at all there. And I'm using the 600 milliwatt transmitter, and it's working perfectly fine there, so no issues at all. But yes, I will be doing a head-to-head test with the 32-channel system that FoxTech have produced in comparison to FoxTech and also Immersion RC, and that'll be coming up soon. I just need to find a good day and get out there to Newcastle, Maine, and do a flight out, say, I don't know, say 3 to 5 Ks, and that way we'll get a true comparison. Okay, RC Hacker's actually asking about how they've implemented diversity. Look, I've got no idea how they've gone about implementing it. All I can say is when I was walking through and walking outside the house, I couldn't tell it was switching or anything like that. There was no indicators which antenna it was using, but it was obviously switching between one and the other because I got virtually no dropouts at all, walking past walls, etc. It's either that or the sensitivity of the receivers is way better. At this early stage, I can't tell. All I know is they're performing way better as far as video signal goes than my Fat Sharks. Yeah, look, this is a comment in regards to the pricing of the SkyZone in comparison to the Fat Sharks. Look, they are on the expensive side, but having said that, okay, the SkyZones cost $100 more than what I've paid for the Fat Sharks that I purchased, because I think I paid $300 back when I purchased them. But having said that, they've got way more. They've got higher resolution than my Fat Sharks. They've got better optics than my Fat Sharks. They've got IPD adjustments. They've also got dual receivers in there with diversity. The receiver in it is also a 32-channel receiver. So hence you are getting a lot more value. So in that sense, look, you are paying more, but you are getting a lot more out of it. It would be nice if they produced a set, I think, that say didn't have the front camera and say didn't have the diversity, maybe just one 32-channel receiver. And if that could reduce the price down, it might be a good introductory version of these goggles for people just getting into FPV and not wanting to spend so much. That may be an idea. They may go down that path, who knows. Okay, question I got was, where did I get the helical and the skew planer? The helical and the skew planer I make myself. They're actually antennas I make myself. The skew planers I don't make and sell because you can get those already from IB Crazy, so there's no issues there. You can already purchase those, and there's a number of people providing them. It just depends on, I suppose, how accurate you want it. The helicals I do make and sell for people, so yeah, I do that. So, but yeah, I make those myself. This is Randy asking about he went to buy a pair of these SkyZones and they're on pre-order. Look, I haven't looked at the site. Last I looked, they had 7. I think that was yesterday, and I looked again this morning, and they were down to 5. So I assume they've sold 2 more of them, but it looks as though they do actually have stock of them because it does, well, like I said, I saw stock indicated it was 7, but I could be wrong. I would suggest touching bases with FoxTech FPV. They're usually pretty good at getting back to you. Anyway, that's pretty much, that covers some of the questions. So yeah, look, I'm having issues with my YouTube, and it means I'm not going to be able to reply back to you guys. Some I can reply, some I can't. It's to do with this new Google Plus that they want everyone to move to. Not much I can do about it at this stage, but look, I'm assuming they're going to resolve it eventually anyway. Either that or they're going to force everyone to join Google Plus. So who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.